Just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it.
Come on now, just say it.
Just say it.
Get it off your chest and just say it.
It's time to say it. So just say it.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Keys in the building, coming at y'all with Just Say It podcast. Today is Monday Mental Health. So this episode right here is learning straight real, a safe place to come and relax, kick your feet up, and learn something. I hope this movement right here helps a lot. So y'all enjoy the show. Tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy is out the building. Just say it. Yo, hey, welcome to Just Say It podcast, man. It's your boy Keith in the building, and I got some special guests up in here. Got my boy Jet. You know what I'm saying? The computer whiz, the shoe king. Then I got my man O over here. What's up, y'all? And I got my boy Trent over here. You know what I mean? But we definitely gonna talk about a little bit about mental health. Like I said, this is something that is going to help a lot, and we're gonna go from here, and then we're gonna see what, I want to see what everybody, what they're either going through or what they seen, or how they how they go about life. I'm gonna start with you.
Well, for me, man, the mental health thing is personal. You know what I mean? Because whether it's friends, family, whatever, I have stories that I can really go back to. Like, you know what I mean? I won't put names out there or nothing like that, but what I will say is, like, for me, the best way that I deal with mental health and keep myself from being in that state is basically just not allowing whatever happens to make me want to drink, or like, I mean, of course we're gonna drink, but I'm saying, like, I don't want to do anything because of a situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you gonna always drink or smoke or whatever, but I don't want to be upset about anything and then be like, oh, well, I gotta smoke or I gotta drink. No, nothing has control over me like that. You know what I mean? So I think the biggest thing about mental health is just not allowing whatever you go through to allow you to get in a state where you can lose control of yourself.
Facts.
So that's pretty much how I deal with it. Like, I don't let nothing have me out of control. And when it do, I mean, I've had those moments, but when it does happen, it's time for me to remove myself until I get right. Because if you don't remove yourself until you get right, then it comes off on other people.
Facts.
You know
Facts.
What I mean? So
it's funny because I kind of just did that, whatever. Like, I started feeling, I was like, you know what, I gotta back off a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna look good. You know what I mean? Because I already got anger issues, so I need to just back off a little bit and, like, clear my head off. Because, like,
that's really the best way I can put it to you. You know what I mean? It's like, when you have those moments, remove yourself. You know what I mean? Because when you come back to yourself, sometimes them people that you might have went off on, or a bad situation happened because you wasn't in the state that you needed to be in, you can't go back sometime when shit like that happens. So yeah, you gotta remove yourself.
So, like, anybody that's dealing with anger issues, bipolar, schizophrenic, like, if you feel like y'all that's coming back, just do the best you can, and like, if you take your meds, just isolate yourself. You know what I mean? And and let your people know, like, I love y'all, but I gotta go for, you know what I mean, like a couple of days, a month, or whatever, to clear my thoughts, and so I won't do anything. Just think, you know what I mean? Like, just stay calm and just think, and just be calm. Just be calm, cool, and collective. And what about you, Jet?
As far as what specifically with mental health?
As in, like, what have you experienced, or what have you seen as somebody like was really going through it and you can see it, like whether it's you or whether it's like a friend, and like you seen like them, like damn, like they need help, like bro got a serious alcohol addiction, and he won't stop.
I mean, for myself, like I'm my only child, so I mean it's kind of just like on me to figure out exactly, you know what I mean, what I need to do, you know what I mean, how to stay on, you know, my discipline so I can continue to maintain a routine and do all that kind of stuff. It just ain't really been anybody else, I guess you could say, to kind of like I mean, my parents, but like your parents are your parents. Your parents aren't your friends.
Yeah.
At least mine weren't. So like it was still kind of like more so me just always trying, you know, figuring it out myself, listening to myself, just learning through trial and error, because there really wasn't anybody to show me like, yo, do it this way. You know what I mean? So just that. And I mean, you come like, it comes with the lack of confidence from not knowing. You deal with it, you know what I mean? You deal with just feeling unconfident. Then you find your confidence, you start finding your identity as you get older, more mature, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a process to it.
Yeah.
For me, like just learning different tools and stuff to help with my own mental state, from meditating, affirmations, reading, you know, listening to people that's just in a higher state of mind, that's just in a different place, learning how to reprogram my paradigm. Learning how to reprogram my paradigm, which is major. Just learning how to like think differently from what I always used to think like. It was a process. There was a lot that went into it. I feel like I'd be all day talking about my mental health like journey. But it's been like a lot of twists and turns, I guess you could say, with it. Just being like an only child, I guess, is just like kind of a lot at a time. I just be isolated or like by myself, just go through your emotions and you figure it out yourself. So that's pretty much been the main thing for me, just figuring out how to do it dolo. And as of lately, you know, the last few years, probably since like COVID, so like the last handful, that's when I started really tapping in with resources and tools that we have at our disposal to help with our mental state. As far as like what I saw with other people, I saw a lot of different things. I mean, I've dated somebody who struggled with alcoholism. I still see plenty of family members, you know what I'm saying, that struggle with that kind of stuff. Being like in, you know, relationships or friendships with people who struggle with internal issues, you know what I mean, and like when you're like then, you know what I mean, when I was like younger and still currently dealing with a person or still being friends with like these people in my circle and stuff like that, you would understand necessarily like why they be doing certain things. Like you'll have like your reoccurring frustrations with people, and it would be like, why does this keep happening? What is going on? But then, you know, as I get older and realize it's like underlying more internal issues that's happening that's not being communicated. So in return, you see certain stuff out of people because they haven't figured out how to heal that feeling yet. Whatever it is they dealt with, experience, they ain't figured out how to heal it yet, you know, heal from it yet. And that's why you see them doing certain stuff. It don't really always got something to do with you.
Yeah.
You're just the person they're interacting with currently. You know what I mean? So, so many examples, but that was just something I was able to kind of pick up on over time. Like, a lot of the stuff you deal with that be static when it comes from other people, it's not always necessarily because of you. Mm-hmm. It's, you know, they got a lot of underlying internal issues they're still trying to figure out. Projection is a real thing. You know, I think you was mentioning earlier before we started rolling, coming up, you know, people be talking smack about you, whatever the case, and that still leaves a trauma as a kid who's not like a shit talker. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you deal with shit talkers, it can affect your confidence, and you know what I'm saying, and like go home still thinking about what they said or something. You know what I'm saying? That's just it happens. But yeah, now when you get older, you realize it's projection. You know, sometimes people just do it in fun, whatever, but other times when people do that, it's how they feel about themselves.
Yeah.
They don't feel that great about themselves, so therefore they're not gonna speak that great about you.
Yeah, so they want to like, oh yeah, oh, this nigga ugly as shit, I guess.
Yeah. Nobody's ever told them that they were handsome or that they were beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's what you realize, and once you learn that, it's like you can understand a lot of things better. You know what I mean? So that's kind of over, like, to simplify my mental awareness. Yeah, some stuff about it.
Yeah, and then to piggyback off of that, I would say, man, it's just really about us really being willing to get the help. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of times, I know this is anybody thing, but us as black people specifically, we kind of just be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna deal with it, how I deal with it, and just never really do what's necessary. So then we might deal with it in the wrong way, like, you know what I mean? And then because you're not dealing with it, you just dealing with it how you deal with it, but it's not helping you, and you'll find yourself worse than what you would be if you actually just get the full help that you need. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
man, that's deep. What about you, Trent?
Man, I feel like it's somewhat like of everything all we've been saying, but like shit, they get real deep. I feel like we got generational trauma.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got cultural drama, because each cultural, they have their own rules and regulations with how it is, so that fucks with their mental differently.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you get over in the third worlds in China, to where like one kid per household and shit like that over there in certain situations. And then just growing up, experience life, what you go through and you experience as from your childhood to you growing up. And certain people all got different ways to cope with, to trying to move on and get out the process. Even some people have people they could talk to, but some people don't really talk to, they don't have nobody to talk to without feeling like being judged in some type of way. So people find their own way to cope with it, and people do all type of ways. Some people do it with art, music. Some people find habits, video games, or even come to the bad habits, and that's where the substance abuse comes from.
Mm-hmm.
And I just say it's a lot. It's like it could get deep for real. Like certain shit, like especially like I said with life trauma, with people going through life, certain shit could be triggers, and it could be like the slightest things that could be triggers that bring people back to a certain event, and they in that certain mind state, or they feel like in that certain space. And actually being in a motherfucking mental facility at one point in time, shit could get deep. Like you hear people in there that's constantly screaming, or people that's in there talking to themselves and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has their own issues, but to a certain extent, it'd be the fucking medicine too.
Yeah.
Like certain people, like they already have issues and problems to what's going on, but certain times in the medicine that they prescribe to take, it either enhance it or it doesn't make the situation any better. And that's why some people don't take their meds at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then that has an effect on them too, because they ain't getting the proper treatment of what they need. Or if they do take medicine, I missed last time, so I'm gonna double up this time. Now it's throwing their tolerance off. So I feel like it's all about growth, keeping faith, and whatever, and nothing but the Most High. You feel me? Talk to yourself. Like everybody, I feel like everybody need to have conversations with themselves.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Have a conversation with yourself. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. You always gotta believe in yourself, even if no one else does.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
everybody have our times to where we have doubt, and you may need reassurance and stuff, but you should always feel comfortable in your own skin. People gonna talk and have their opinions, no matter who you are, what you do, you gonna have people that love it, and you gonna have people that hate it. You just gotta look at it like the rest of the world. It can't be good. It always gotta be good. It always gotta be evil. Look at it on that certain type of balance, but let it know how to take decipher what and take criticism from it and use it to become better. But instead of it, I say triggering past shit and getting you back in a depression mind state. Because you get in a depression slope, man. That shit ain't no joke. And that's where some people be able to just ride it out and come through it, and some people don't succumb, and that's why suicide should be high now. Like, sometimes people don't want to talk out because shit be depressing. Like,
Yeah.
You don't want to. For one, like I said, people feel like they can't talk without being judged in some type of way, and then on top of that, venting some people really done went through some shit that like we never would have known. You feel me? And that shit's sad too, and brings you down and feel some type of way. And then some people feel like they don't want no pity and this and that. Like, shit get deep all the way around.
Yeah.
Like with all what we was saying, and when you really think about it.
Yeah, I think to just kind of end off what you said, for like me, he made a point that like I think that was another thing that kept me from, okay, when you having them mental days where like stuff is getting to you, okay, whatever was said to you or how somebody feel really don't, you can still do whatever you want to do or whatever you want to do, accomplish, you know what I mean, whatever you want to accomplish. What's said to you or what happens in life, you got to just look at it like, well, it's life. I'm still going to keep moving on whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish, whatever it is I'm trying to do, because when stuff is said to you and it gets to you bad or bad stuff happen and you can't get past it, then you're stuck in that. Like, you know what I mean? And then you don't move, you know what I mean? Or you don't accomplish what you're trying to accomplish or do what you're trying to do, or that bad things that happen just, it's like, okay, well, I'm stuck here, like, because you want to move forward and get stuff done and accomplish, but
Yeah.
when you stuck there, people don't realize that a lot of times you might be stuck there because you worried about what somebody said or what happened that was bad. You can't do that. You got to just look at it like life and keep moving and keep striving for whatever you're trying to do, period. You know what I mean? Because, and I'm not saying don't talk about it or don't be weak or none of that. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Jet, you know what I mean? We all get together, we all sit here and talk about this right now as reasons to help all of us out. You know what I mean? So what I'm basically saying is we gotta do that. We gotta do whatever it is we do to keep moving forward. You know what I mean? And not stay stuck, whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean? That would be my best thing. No matter what happens, if you got a mental issue, talk about it. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do to get through it. But don't stay stuck in that place.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So.
And it's funny, it's crazy you say that because that's what it be getting to me sometimes. Like I be like, you know, I do my everyday work thing, go to work, come home, and then I was just telling my bro Chaz, like, I'm like, he was like, what do you do when you go home? I was like, bro, I just be on the computer, bro. I just be, you know, creating something, and it don't matter how long it takes. I get caught, I get stuck in it. I stop, take a break, move on to the next project, and that right there kind of messed me up too, because I be just stuck looking at it. I'm like, damn, bro, like.
Yeah, and see, that's when ain't nothing getting accomplished because you just stuck on that same thing.
Yeah, I'm
you
just
know what I mean?
Like, damn.
And I can honestly say, both of my bros, my bro Jet and my bro Hus down there, that's one of the things that both of my bros has helped me with. Like, to be honest, like, all right, what happened, bro? And I might be like, oh, this happened, you know? He'd be like, nah, bro, you gotta get off that. Like you know what I mean? Like, cause I know we was talking about you was gonna do this. Let's get to that and get off of that. You know what I mean? So I've been doing that, and I'm starting to understand. I really see now like that. That's what you got to do no matter what happens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, you'll be look up and like, damn, I meant to do this, or I wanted to do that, or that was gonna make me better, but I didn't do it because I'm still stuck on this, or whatever happened. You know?
Exactly.
So
exactly, because a wise woman once told me, and I was sitting there talking to her in the store or whatever, and she was just like, Marquise, like, your plate is full. You need to scrape some of that. You need to scrape a lot off, and then just focus on that portion on the other plate, and that's it. And move on. Just scrape off your plate. You got too much going on right now.
Yeah, so I mean that's really my biggest thing that I'm doing now to help keep from that is, no matter what happens, I'm moving forward on whatever it is I'm trying to do, or whatever's gonna, you know what I mean, help me grow. If something bad happen, okay, you know what I mean, you know, you take that whatever moment, but make it quick and get, you know what I mean, to whatever you really is trying to focus on, or whatever makes you grow to make you the best person you need to be. Yeah. So that's what I would say. That's how I deal with it.
And that right there, man, that right there is just that right there just taught me something. Just, you know what I mean? Like just like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said before, we are all going through either the same thing or something similar.
Yeah.
And just do the best you can, like, you know what I mean, step by step. Just step by step and just move forward. Don't, you know what I'm saying, you fall, get back up and keep going.
Don't give up. You gotta take it a day at a time.
Yeah, that's really the biggest thing, man. For real.
Just take it a day at a time. Keep your faith and keep pushing. It's just like with everything else in life. Like, people handle grief different. People handle all types of things different. Nobody handles shits the same. And everybody mental is different and the same as well too. Especially with generational gaps, you feel me? Especially our era with less technology, and now you got more technology. Like, this generation and shit, they goals is all off social media. Our generation, we had goals of what we could see and interact with type shit. You feel me? Now it's just social media. They glorify people they don't even know at all. And people let that dictate their life, and I'm a failure because I can't do this and do that. And some of them people that's on social media and that be the social influencers, they be miserable. Their lives be miserable. They get on there and do that, and because that's their job. That's what they have to make money, and they do to make money. Like,
yeah, facts.
See, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a good talk right here, because I was gonna say exactly that, bro. Like, don't be caught up as much as I'm gonna say this. Yes, I was just talking about growth and, you know what I mean, do whatever it is that's better for you and makes you the best, but at the same time, don't be too overly like to where you just on being successful with material things, whether it's just, you know what I mean, like money or clothes or the newest shoes or, like, you know what I mean, whatever, because then that's when you gonna find yourself like, okay, that's what makes me successful, and that's really not what makes you successful. Because at the end of the day, I done had to tell myself that too, like, because, you know what I mean, stuff I'm still working on and I ain't accomplished or ain't did. But then at the end of the day, if I tell somebody else something I did or whatever, they'd be like, oh, you successful, you know what I mean? So you got to remember that it's just success or whatever you doing in life don't come from material things, and it's not based off what somebody said or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I think we get caught up in, oh yeah, I got the newest shoes, I got the most money, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I got the most successful business, like, you know what I mean? And that's really not what success is, you know what I mean? It's just based on, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I done had people tell me like, oh bro, you you done did this, you done did that. That was really, like, you really helped me when you did that, or you really showed me, you know what I mean, how I should be moving when you did that, or whatever, like, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, don't be material driven or money driven, or allow somebody to tell you what success is. Period. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
So
it's fun. Oh man, because I be seeing, you know what I'm saying, we see a lot of successful millionaires that got it all, but their mental's all fucked up. That's why they be taking drugs and shit just to kill the. And I'm just almost like, damn, like, what, you make it to the top, you know what I'm saying? You got everything that you need, but you snorting coke. You know what I mean? Like, you snort coke every 3 seconds. Like, what's going on? Like, what are you running? Like, what are you running for? You got everything in the world. You achieved all your goals, but you know what? I might go to my room, or you shooting up or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, bro, like, what are you running from? And I was saying, I'm like, damn. Like, as soon as you said that, I'm just like, damn. That's just like you said, like content creators that get on and they do the best they can, and they have to do it. They have to post.
Live, but they be suffering. They be miserable.
yeah, so that would be my biggest thing, man, is success or whatever it is that you feel like it may be, or like, you know what I mean, like what you might feel like validates you. Sometimes, man, that ain't even really what you should be worried about, because a lot of times, if you really think about it, we all is working on things and doing things and have done things to where we can say we are successful. So it really just depends on whatever how you go about that, like the way you think about that. It ain't about nobody else, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Like how you determine success.
Yeah, so because that's one of the things that I didn't learn too. Like, that it's not whatever's going on in life, your opinion of me or whatever you think I should be doing or I'm not doing, or, you know what I mean? That really don't matter to me. Now, I will say it matters to me for the ones that I'm really working with, that I'm really, you know what I mean, tapped in with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, my bro right here, he tell me something, and like, you know, be like, oh bro, you need to do this, you know what I mean, like, or whatever. Like, I'ma listen to that because me and bro is really tapped in on different things and stuff that we really doing together. Or like my bro Huss down there, like, we really tapped in on things that we, you know what I mean, really doing together or been doing, you know what I mean? So I'ma listen to that. But if you ain't nobody that I'm really like close to or I really do stuff with, your opinion really don't matter.
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel about it.
And, you know, like just that alone, not just that's I've been taking that for the past few years. I was like, man, you know what? You're not even in my lane right now. Like, you in a whole different lane. I'm in this lane and I'm going this way. Like, you know what I mean? So what you saying, I don't really care, bro. Like,
yeah. That's you know, like, and it's crazy because you realize that we live in a world where it's just so, like, everybody's so judgmental, so opinionated, and people don't be realizing the stuff that people say or whatever a person might feel like you think really do matter to a lot of people, and it mess a lot of people up, man.
oh man.
Yeah, I understand that now, you know what I mean? Because I didn't really understand it until it's like, okay, me thinking about whatever they thought of me, or like, you know what I mean, however they feel is messing me completely up. You know what I mean? So, you know, I had to go through that enough to really understand that if you keep thinking about that, you ain't gonna never do none of the stuff that you really wanted to do, you know what I mean, that you really set out to do. Like, it's not gonna happen. You could try to do whatever, like anything, but if you really just thinking about whatever people saying or whatever thinking, yes, you might as well let it go.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's the way I can think about that and put that.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up. That was juicy right there.
Yeah.
That was juicy. So yeah, y'all, like that was that was real talk, man. So I really hope this might touch somebody, because it's definitely going up. Definitely going up. So everybody just baby steps. Just baby steps, one step at a time.
Brick
And
by brick.
isolate yourself. Like if you feel off, isolate yourself ASAP. Like, yeah, I gotta back off. So, all right, y'all. Your boy DJ Keys out the building. Just say it. Just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it.
Come on now, just say it.
Just say it.
Get it off your chest. Just say it.
It's time to say it. So just say it.